we've got a question for Phil here from Ricky from Shinfield. How long is a typical eviction process using the High Court once the landlord has a county court judgment in hand? So if you could just tell us a little bit more about that process and what's involved.
Sure. So once you've got the county court possession order, which can take up to 13 weeks through the county court system, and providing you've got the paperwork correct, you can ask to transfer it up to the High Court. And then with our company, High Court Solutions, we have an agent that will attend the High Court to help get that process through. And once we're given the eviction paperwork, we can be on site usually within 10 days. One of the issues that's been coming around because of the pressures on the court system and the fact county courts are being closed and the High Court is becoming inundated, they are tending to say that the county courts are well placed to handle these things. And unfortunately, it's a very lengthy process if it's left with the county court. So our advice is you need to make sure you have all of the paperwork correct, which we can assist with in making sure that you have a hardship statement from the landlord and a statement of the impact it's having on their finances, along with the rent arrears that might be due on a Section 8, for example. And then at the time that you put it into the county court, you apply also to have the permission to transfer it straight up to the High Court.
So you've set the path already.
So you've set the bar.
The worst case scenario.
Exactly right. And that can help to shorten the process, and we're finding that to be quite successful.
Because I think the county court is overwhelmed with work. They have
exactly right.
Their enforcement actually of a judgment is pretty poor. Is it? Is that fair to say?
It is, and as we've touched on, because the pressure on the court system and the county courts being closed all over the country, the ones that are left are overwhelmed with work. And what they're then doing is they'll give you the possession order. It goes out to a local bailiff. Those bailiffs have varying degrees of success, but it can take
minimal powers.
Exactly, the powers are less for the county court bailiffs as well. So, again, it goes back to the reoccurring thing that we're talking about here, making sure all of your paperwork is correct, engaging with the right professionals early on, and making sure that the process can be as short as possible.